Hi, my name is Jessica and I have no idea what I'm doing. Today I'm going to be testing out the color board, I guess, eyeshadow quad thing from Beauty Glazed. My friend got it for me for Christmas. Check this out. So you got a bunch of greens in here, I mean mostly, and then you turn it and then you have some like oranges and peaches. Again, mostly they seem to throw like some little pops of color. Well, they're all color, but pops of other colors. And then we have some blues. Be nice if I stayed in frame. I guess this one has like some like neutrals and like a couple greens as well. And then in this one here, you have some pinks, purples, even a couple neutrals and like a blue. So that's like really interesting. Definitely each one of these I feel like could be their own palette with its own, whoops, color story. Can I get them out all at once? I don't think so. There we go. That's the best I can do. So because I have on my purple shirt, I'm gonna go with the pinks and purples today. I kind of don't know what I want to try first. Maybe this one up here. I'm going to use my Too Faced Mr. Right eye brush, the blender one. I've heard of this company. I don't think I've ever bought anything from them before. Maybe. I've heard good things about them though. Anyway, this is going to be my transition shade. As usual, I have this eye primed and this eye not to see if there's any difference. So far, maybe. Maybe this side is coming out a little less pigmented, but also blending better, which is usually the case. Also feel like the shadow isn't crazy pigmented, but I also did go in with a fluffy brush. So then I'm gonna go in with this one here. I'm gonna use my IBY crease brush for it. Nice deep purple. Ooh, that's nice. Try not to block my eye. I have to say that was fairly effortless. And as usual, the blending is better in person than in the camera. I think on the outer corner, I'm gonna have to try this one here. It's a shimmer. Maybe a satin. Maybe more like a satin. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely more of a satin. I wonder if I should start filming with this eye. Can you see this one better? That is nice. Alright, I think I'll go with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it. Maybe go with the hot pink matte and start putting that underneath my eye. Gotta get that good eyeshadow face. And I'm gonna take my dollar store brush and go in with this pale pink shimmer up here. Ooh, that's a lot. That's gonna be my brow bone highlight. That's pretty. I really feel like I could do at least 3 looks with each of these sections, which is nice. I think I'm going to use my tinier version of the BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it. This is a little one from Wish. Maybe I'll go into this one. It's like a red, purple, magenta, pink, I guess. But it's got a sheen to it. The shimmers are definitely not very shimmery. They're more like satins, if anything. I'm just going to put this closer to my lash line. I don't think that made a difference, but that's my own fault. Poor color placement. And I think I'm going to go back into that deeper matte and just kind of bring it all together. Now, as much as I feel like I want to use this pink shimmer on the lid, I'm going to see if I could put it like here. So I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it again. Ooh. Yeah, if anything, that looks more like pigment than shine. I'm going to try and put it on the inner third of my lower lash line. You know what this kind of reminds me of? The BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, where the shimmers are kind of weak. They're more like satins, if anything. But these are, like, the mattes are good though. The mattes are better than the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil ones. I don't really like that palette. This though, I think is nicer. I'm just taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it if I don't drop it. And just moving around some of the edges a little bit. Alright, and I've been holding off. I want to use this one down here. So I think, let me see. Oh no. That, I don't know, that felt super dry. So I think I'm definitely going to need a glitter glue. I'm going to try it. Oh, okay, it's applying. I'm going to use a glitter glue on this eye. And on this eye, I'm just going to see what happens. Okay, so that's what that looks like. It's pretty, I just hope that it's going to hold up well. And then I'm going to use my NYX Glitter Primer on this eye. Just putting it in the empty space that's left, which is like the inner 2/3 of the lid. And fading it into the purple. I mean, as much as I can. And then I'm going to take it. That's very pretty. It's like a blue silver, like an aqua silver, maybe blue, I don't know. You know, I think I actually like it better on this eye. Like, it's definitely a lot more intense on this eye, but I think I actually like the way it like kind of faded and was a little more translucent on that eye. But we'll just have to see how they wear. This one got a little messy though. That's my fault. Alright, so unfortunately that purple and pink look did not wear well. I liked the mattes, but they definitely didn't hold up without a primer, and the glitter didn't hold up at all. So today I'm not going anywhere, so I'm gonna do a green look on one eye and a blue look on the other eye. And I'm doing 2 at once just to kind of speed up this process, because 99% of the time when you see me do a look, I wear it for the whole day. I don't change my eyeshadow in the middle of the day. And that way you know that you're getting a wear test when you see me do something. So doing it this way should take a day off for me, because I have way too much makeup and I have a lot of things to test out. So I think for the blues, I'm actually going to start with this neon yellow greenish color. You know what, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to pack it on a little bit. So I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade. Yeah, swiping kind of just makes it go away. I have to kind of press it like this. And that's if I want to see it at all, because it's really not that pigmented, it appears. This is my IBY crease brush. I'm going to use that in this matte turquoise, like a little bit of a deeper turquoise. And I'm going to put that in my crease. I have a feeling this isn't going to wear well. Colors are pretty, but I just have that feeling. I don't know if you can see, but like the texture that's coming off here, it's like dry and powdery. I don't think it's gonna wear well. So I just cleaned off my IBY crease brush and I'm trying to blend a little bit. And then I'm gonna go back into that yellow green, ooh, see? And see if I could bring a little bit more of that back. What is this blend? Or lack thereof. I mean, it looks better in person than in the camera, but still. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it, and I'm gonna go into this one over here. And I'm gonna try to go really deep in my crease with it. And then clean it off and start blending it upwards. I'm going to take that same shade on my pinky and put that on the outer third of my eye. Ooh, that's a little messy. I'm going to take my IBY crease brush clean and just try to fix that a little bit. Then I'm going to take this shimmer here. It's kind of like that one, but a shimmer. And let's see how shimmery it really is. Looks shimmery there, but let's see. I'm going to put this in the middle of my lid. Again, it's more like a satin. I think I said that about the pinks and purples. Shimmers are really more like satins. Very soft. And then I'm going to take that lighter one and put that in the middle, I mean the inner third, and blend it into the middle. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty, but I really just don't think it's gonna wear that well. I think I actually want to try this shade down here. It's like a gray with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, and use that to line my lower lash line. And I'm going to do a little cleanup with my Maybelline Fit Me powder and my dollar store brush. Just like that. I feel like it's been a while since I've had a blue look. I stopped doing so many because I know people aren't into that as much as I am, but I think I need some more. So on the other side here, I'm going to go in with this shade here and try to, I don't know, set my eyeshadow primer. Both eyes are primed, by the way. And this is my dollar store brush yet again. There's a lot of pretty greens in here. You know what, maybe I'll start with the yellow with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. That's my transition. That's not too bad. Then I'm going to use my IBY crease brush, and I'm going to go into this, oops, nice olive green. And I'm going to put it in my crease. And then I'm going to clean that off and go back in with the yellow. Then I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it, and I'm going to go into this dark green here and go really deep in my crease. Then I'm going back into the olive I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose that. Then I'm going to take this deeper, like maybe sage forest shimmer and put it on the outer third. I feel like the greens are better so far. Then I'm going to take this brighter, like maybe a spring green here, and put that in the middle. And blend them together. And then I'm going to take this light olive. Ooh, that's pretty. And put it on the inner third. And blend it, but yeah, see, that one is like staying on my finger. I hate when that happens. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it. I'm going to start with this interesting tealy shimmer. And put this on the outer third of my lower lash line. Also, I don't know why this eye is bloodshot. It was like this before I started putting the shadows on, so it's not the shadows. Then I'm going to take this matte bright mint turquoise, put it in the middle. That one seems nice. And then, I don't know, I'm going to take this like rosy beige and put it on the inner third. I don't know, just for something different. I don't think I like it though, but I tried. It's makeup, it comes off at the end of the day. Try something new. Alright, so I like the looks that I came up with, like color-wise and like placement-wise, but I don't know how well these are going to wear, but I'll let you know. And I feel like the greens were better than the blues. Alright, so today I'm going to be playing with the oranges. You see I already started doing that. I'm going to start with my fluffy brush from Wish, and I'm using this like beigey shade up here. I wanted to use the yellow because, you know, color, but we already used a yellow in one of the other sections of this 4-section palette. This is going to be my transition shade. I have both eyes primed. And unfortunately I was disappointed with the wear of the blue look that I did. It didn't hold up too well. It kind of like moved around and created spaces. The green one didn't hold up too badly. It looked pretty good at the end of the day. I think the green one, or rather the green section of the palette, is probably the best one, unless this orange outperforms it. I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it next, and I'm going to use this orange down here. These oranges do look pretty similar. I mean, there's a difference, but on the eyes, probably not. This is going to be one crease shade, and I'm just going to blend it into the beige. I'm going to take that beige again on this brush now and blend it out. Then I haven't really used any of the neutrals. I mean, like, why would you in a palette like this? But I'll use one right now. This brown shimmer here. This actually does look like a pretty trio for neutral lovers. I'm going to use my Too Faced Mr. Right Eye Smudger brush. And I'm going to take that shimmer and I'm going to put that even deeper into my crease. Yes, I know it's a shimmer. I don't follow rules here. Besides, if I didn't do it, we wouldn't know if it would work. And I'm gonna clean it off and just blend that out a little more. I'm using the NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm going to put that all across the lid. And I'm going to do like a halo glitter eye kind of thing. That's the plan anyway. I'm going to take this red glitter, or red orange, pretty, and I'm going to put that on the outer and inner thirds of my lid. And try to fade them inwards the best I can. Kids, don't try this at home. This is why I always tell you, do one eye at a time when you use glitter glue. Looks like my glitter glue has already dried. Yep. I'm gonna go in with the orange glitter. It seems like it has two kinds of oranges in it, like a true orange and like a yellow orange. And that's going in the middle. That's a really pretty one. I mean, the red's pretty too, or the red orange, whatever we want to call it. But it's a matter of how it wears, which I have a feeling it won't wear well, regardless of whether I put the glitter glue on correctly or not. Despite my glitter glue already being like pretty dry, this whole thing feels tacky, and I think that's because of these glitters here, like whatever they're made of to begin with, because I can feel it when I like pick it up out of the palette. All right, there's no saving this eye over here. This one is manageable. All right, then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, and I'm going to take this like hot coral over here. And wow, that's bright. And I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lower lash line. Wow, that's very impressive. Hopefully it stays that vibrant. Then I'm going to take the more pink coral, this lighter one, and I'm going to put that in the middle. Not that much of a difference when you put them together like that. And then I'm going to take this orange over here, this like warmer peach, and put that on the inner third. Alright, with a little extra elbow grease, it goes on. And then I'm just going to take that same brush, cleaned off, and just blend out the edge a little bit. Alright, so I put some mascara on, and also one of my ColourPop eyeliners, which hopefully I'm not allergic to, but I think I would have been a lot happier with this look if I didn't play around with the glitters. Like, I do like how the shimmers and mattes came out. The glitters are pretty, I just don't think they apply well, I don't think they wear well. And so far from what I've seen, the mattes wear better than the shimmers, but even though, you know, some of the shades in this palette are nice, I think you're better off getting something else. Maybe if you're just starting to dabble in makeup and you're looking to, you know, kind of just test out a few different color stories. But I think you're better off maybe going for BH Cosmetics or Morphe or ColourPop, one of the more affordable brands. Because I did look up the price of this, and it ranges between like $7 and $20 around there, depending on where you get it from, so that's kind of interesting. Always extra sad to say that I'm not thrilled with a palette that a friend gave me, but I have to be honest here. That's what you guys are relying on. I need to do something about these bangs. Before I go, I figured you want to see swatches. I don't really want to do swatches because there's a million of them, but you want to see swatches, right? So I'm just going to go across, if I don't hit myself with this palette. See, they like kind of trick you a little bit. Then again, the mattes are, I think the mattes are probably the best out of this palette. Then again, I did like the greens best, I think. Okay, so here are the greens. This is going to be a little tricky, I think. Oops, I skipped this one, I think. And those are the oranges. Interesting, some of those did not want to come off. I'm gonna do the blues next. So deceiving. And there are the blue swatches. And last but, well, maybe least, I don't know, the purple and pink swatches. Maybe this is best for like really simple looks. Beginners, simple looks. That's what I'm thinking. I think it probably has its value somewhere. Although the glitters, I don't know what anyone would do with those. And there we have the pinks and purples. Thank you to my friend anyway, because without her I probably wouldn't have tried this on my own, and I'm glad I at least got to try it. And if this video helps someone out there make a decision whether they think this is for them or not, even better. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you have a good day no matter what it is you're doing. Bye! See you next time!